How y'all doing today? John Cash at it again. Let me explain something to you that you probably don't understand about me. Well, I got hands. Hands meaning anything that I can see, I can carve out. You see what I'm saying? If I can place it on a piece of wood, I can carve it out. It don't matter what kind of designs it is or what type of face it is. If I can see it, I can draw it. I can draw it, I can carve it. See, you can tell the details in my work that I do put my, talents to work when necessary. So it's not like I'll be sitting around looking for certain things to carve. Nah, it's the way my hands and my eyes see things in the wood, and I bring it out through my art. You see, a lot of people don't have this type of talent where they can see art within the structure that they're working on. But me, it's natural. It's a natural talent of mine. You see, anything that I can think of, I can carve it out. I don't know about anybody else, but I can carve it out. Yeah, and you see the reefer plant. Yeah, I smoke weed. What of it? Anyway, back to what I was saying. No matter what type of style it is, what kind of cane it is, what I was feeling at that moment, that's what I place on my art. You see the three faces. Yeah, I get down like that. Man, I'm the king of my style. You see, I put my own crown on my own stick. But anyway, in a lot of situations, people don't realize you can build the biggest statues if you want on the planet, but it's still, you're going to find this face right here at the bottom of Africa. This is at the bottom of Africa. You turn your map upside down, you're seeing Queen Nefertiti. So she got the biggest face on the planet, Queen Nefertiti. That's the reason why I carved her out in my stick. For you can see, she is the diamond effect that we're all going through, seeing the different outcomes of this Adam and Eve apple situation that we're living in. Now, if you look up Babylon statue, you'll see from Babylon statue, everything started from the head. The head, meaning the head was made out of gold. The shoulders is made out of silver. The waist, thighs, and stomach is made out of bronze. And your legs is iron and the foot is clay. So we're living in the foot and iron stages. So if you want to pay attention to what I'm saying, foot and leg, meaning iron and steel. Iron and steel, all bridges and buildings is made out of iron and steel. Now, when you go to the clay area, the clay, the bottom, the foot, we started from the head. Everything in Egypt was made out of gold. Now we're down to the clay and iron stage. Now, with all bridges, cars, back in the days, buildings made out of iron, we leaving out of the leg stage, going into the foot stage. The foot stage is meaning the foot of it all. The end, for it starts back up to the beginning, which is the head, the rock again. Now, with the foot being clay, everything is made out of clay in this era of time that we're living in. You got your China wall is made out of clay. You got your pyramids made out of clay. See, big constructions on the planet was made out of clay and rock and iron. The last of the whole body that we're living in. Now, if you focus on the mountains, they got the biggest statues on the planet. The shape of the mountains showing you which way to look up towards the sun, which is the Son of God. The sun itself. Without the sun, none of this is possible. We can't eat, breathe, or move without the sun. Too far away, we'll freeze. Too close, we'll burn the fuck up. That's the reason why it's the sun. Now, once you get used to paying attention to the sun, you can look at the sun, and the sun itself will start showing you messages in the sun. That's what I do. I sit and I watch the black eye of the sun bounce around. Then once I get my focus clear enough, I start seeing messages coming from the sun. Now, for all of y'all that don't understand, as I did this more often, I start seeing spirits around me that know that I see the truth as the truth has been unveiled to me as I go through life. But at the same time, I've been focusing on myself. Everything about myself. It's not about me trying to be like somebody else or portray somebody else. No, all my truth. And once you start believing in all your truth, your light starts shining. That's the truth of the matter. See, all this reading of books that man made up, that's all bogus, because that's all different stories of other people putting storylines together. Yes, the Bible is like a clue book. A clue book where you got to look into it and see things for the truth of it. So I'm going to leave this message as this, and I carry on. I get back to you. Peace, and I'm out of here.